Assalamu alaikum, Sayyidi.
Walaikum salam rahmatullah.
Is reciting Durood Sharif in abundance one way to receive the blessings that are written for us through the soul of Sayyidina Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam?
Yeah, that's everything. Every Prophet alayhi salam was given a secret. Kalimullah, the Khalilullah, what Prophet was given was the highest reality, the one whom intercedes. So the intercession of Prophet is not limited to the Day of Judgment. So this Durood al-Sharif, the salawat is an immense gift and power, that as soon as we make salawat upon Prophet that our soul, the adab is our soul goes now into the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad to receive our salams back. The interaction that's happening is a intercession, because we go with our dirtiness and what comes back to us are purified lights that wash and cleanse everything, take everything away. The immensity of the power of that light not even understood, because light's not understood. Now they've weaponized lights. So they have lasers on ship that point at another ship, boom, and it evaporates it. So only then people will understand, oh, light can be quite a tool. It can melt things instantly. Then they show from the sun under a magnifier, they have a big huge magnifier in the desert, they just direct it at a rock, immediately the rock starts popping, cracking and melting. Because light can intensify to an extreme fire. So we're not understanding light, but those whom understand, because their life is from the world of light, every durood al-sharif you're sending your light into the presence of an immensely powerful light. And in the entrance, as your light is entering into the atmosphere, the presence of Prophet everything is being burned away. Wal-jal haq, Allah is giving that with the truth and the falsehood they don't match. But when you're sending your falsehood by love to the presence of Prophet Allah make everything within us zahuka, completely shatters. So what's left is the beatific light that dresses us when we take it back, because it goes into that presence and comes back dressed by the Muhammadan realities. That's why Allah throughout the day has us calling in azan, calling us in the salah, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu Muhammad Rasulullah. Every time we mention the name of Prophet it's a cleansing for us. Cleansing for our home, cleansing for our environment, cleansing for everything, our car, our work, every environment will be blessed with the durood al-sharif, the naat and salawat upon Prophet. Then our souls, our clothes, everything about us will be dressed by that reality. So yes, it's everything. It's a means in which to become clean, to become purified and to make our ascension. So anyone who wants to ascend, their buraq is their tasbih and make your durood al-sharif, and that is the highest zikr of Allah. Because you have to say, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ashaabi Sayyidina Muhammad wa ahlil bayt Sayyidina Muhammad. So it means we're saying Allah first. So Allah is supreme. For those who are out there wondering, what about Allah? Allah is the salawat. We're not making and mentioning anything, what we're actually mentioning is Allah's durood upon Prophet, and that's why it's powerful, that's why it's the secret. And that takes us to the origin, to Kitab, Nabi Ummihi, and the immensity of where our birth came from. So in the kalima insan means that from this word of insan, Allah described, I created the Hawa, the wife, from the rib, from the inside of insan. So what's inside the word insan? Nisa is right there. So we're not a world of form, we're people of light. So where's your origin from? My mother brought my physicality but she definitely didn't produce my soul, in her womb. She has miraculous power to put all my organs and fashion my body. But my soul has an origin, and that origin is I have to find where I came from, otherwise I'm yateen. You're disconnected, you don't know where you came from. You didn't come from Allah, He doesn't give birth, you don't have any likeness, you don't come from an ocean called Allah. So it means we come, our origin of our light is coming out of the ocean of Muhammadun Rasulullah. If you don't know where you came from, you don't know where you're going, and that becomes a lost people, lost tribe. You look at anyone who doesn't know where they came from, they don't know where they're going, right? So when people are guided and they understand the purpose in life, they know where they came from and they know exactly where they're trying to go back to, and those are guided people. You ask somebody, where did you come from? Say, I don't know what you're talking about, I came from my mom. Say, no, that's not where you came from. What's your origin? If you don't know that, then you're not guided, and that's the realities of guidance. All the people want to say they know their guidance, they say they come from Allah. Hasha, that's a big shirk, you can't say that. You can't say you come from Allah, there's no shareek, there's no shaykh. Then you become as if those people from the other groups. So you have to know where you came from. Once you follow the shaykhs and the guides, you'll understand where you came from, then you're going to try to find how to get back to that origin. If you come from Muhammadun Rasulullah then make lots of durood al-sharif, become Muhammadiyun, have a love for Prophet more than you love yourself, your family and anything around you. And as a result your soul will go back to its origin, and to be dressed by its origin, to be written from its origin. The soul that reaches its origin reaches its sustenance, because now your origin is right where it's supposed to be. As a result everything being written upon that soul is from its origin, and that becomes the immense rizq of the soul. When the one whom achieves the rizq of their soul, all the rizq of dunya is at their feet. But if you didn't achieve the rizq of your soul, your whole life will be running after rizq of dunya until you're tired and old and dead, and still you won't have it. So our life is to run after the rizq of the soul, and the dunya will follow. That's not a big thing, inshaAllah.